Bless their heart. Today, we're gonna take this thing, we're gonna get it back up and running. Alright, got a phone call this past winter time. This guy's bought a house in this great lake. Yep, even got a lake house. They just bought it. They have a waterfall with it that pulls out of the lake here behind me, goes up the top of the waterfall, goes back down to it. Bless their heart, they absolutely love the waterfall. They don't want to change the waterfall. They do not want me to fix or rebuild this waterfall because they just bought a pool and had it installed up there. They like the look of the waterfall from all the way up there at the house. Don't really care about it. You know, they never get close to it, so they never really see what the issues are. Let me show you what this thing looks like. That's what it looks like. That is a volcano, if I ever saw one. You got some green pipe over here, got bare liner over there. It's a pile of rocks, and it's got concrete in it. Do you guys know the #1 enemy of concrete is? Water. Freeze, thaw, water, and that's what this thing is made out of. But once again, bless their heart, they love it. They like it just the way that it is. They don't want to change a thing, but they would like us to add lights. So went ahead and grabbed a 6-pack.
You can put 6 packs of soda in here?
Of 6-watt Aquascape spotlights, white lights, not the colored ones. Now we're going to go ahead and do our best to install those 6-watt lights in this waterfall and try to hide it and make it look as natural as possible. But let me show you the main reason why I was called out to this pond. That is why I was called out to this pond. Like I said, homeowners bought it in the fall. They didn't know about this. They didn't know that this thing was even like that. Apparently some water was left in it, and obviously, as you guys can see, when water freezes inside of a pipe, it breaks it. You guys can see the big crack right there in the union. I already went ahead and cut this piece right here. All this is broken and cracked, and I'm cutting on it. And you guys can kind of see the pump that we're working on here. Now these pumps are still being made by Balder, because I was able to look up this exact pump. I mean, the electric motor, let's put it that way. I was able to look up this exact electric motor, but let me tell you what, this thing is definitely from the 80s. Really inefficient pumps when it comes to doing stuff like this. These pumps are generally made for like factories and industrial settings. It's like they were just able to find the attachment to make it a water pump, and that is what they are using. And actually I looked at it, this electric motor with the water pump attachment on it, and with the length of run and the elevation change, total dynamic head and everything like that, this thing's only pumping out probably about 4,000 gallons an hour. With how big and inefficient, you know, how big this is, how energy inefficient this thing is, this thing's only pumping 4,000 gallons an hour. We have pumps on the market right now, guys. We have external pumps on the market right now that will do 18,000 gallons an hour, and they're specifically designed to be external pumps for ponds. A very super energy efficient in comparison to this dinosaur that is still in operation. I don't even know if this pump works, because I gotta fix the pipe before I can actually see if the pump works itself. And if the pump doesn't work, we're gonna be putting on that 18,000 external pump. Let me tell you what. Interesting development on this, guys. They actually had somebody out last year in the fall because they were losing prime on this pump, and the guys came out and put in some stuff that I don't even know what this stuff is. Now look what happened. It was cracked. That whole coupler right there was cracked. Went right there on that piece. That's the 4-inch flex, and then that goes all the way up to the top of our waterfall, and this is what comes in to this fitting right here. That whole thing was cracked. Even more damage on this thing than we even thought about. So now, since I messed up and I ordered the wrong part for that, I misidentified the pipe. I thought it was 4-inch, it was 3-inch. 4-inch is what's pulling out of the lake and going to the pump. 3-inch is what's coming out of the pump to go to the top of our volcano. I messed up. It happens. I thought when he said it was 4-inch, it was all 4-inch, and it's on me because I didn't check it. But good news is I found the part very easy, and it'll be in tomorrow. So I'll have that wrapped up tomorrow. Obviously, I've shown you guys these parts right here, but it was broken all the way to our black flex pipe, right there. This is what's 3-inch. That is what is 4-inch right there, running that way. That's 4-inch right there. That's 3-inch. And for some odd reason, I thought it was all 4-inch, so I bought this thing. This thing is really cool because it is a ball valve. Obviously, you guys can turn it off. You guys see where flow goes, all that kind of stuff. And it is a dual union, so you can actually take the whole thing off. And that's what you need in order to winterize your plumbing. He's never going to have another problem. But like I said, once again, this is 4-inch. I need 3-inch. I got on Amazon. I bought the 3-inch. It's on its way. It'll be here tomorrow. So now here we are. Jiren. We got Jiren. Just getting the lights done. Getting our lights put together. So like I said, we got 6 watt. We got six watt lights going in. We're probably gonna put one there, shining up in this general area. We're gonna try and hide the exposed liner right there that absolutely nobody can do anything about. Then we'll take more lights. We'll put light there, put light there. We'll shine that piece of flagstone that's hanging off there, and then we'll go on top of that flagstone off to the side, and we'll put another set of lights there, and we'll shine it up to that piece of flagstone. Like I said, they do not want me to rebuild it. They like it just the way it is. Bless their heart. All right, we are back. A couple days after the last time I recorded, guys. Once again, I ordered the wrong part. This plumbing is 4-inch, that plumbing is 3-inch, and I ordered a 4-inch part, not a 3-inch part. And I apologize, it's really windy out here, guys. It's supposed to be ripping today, but let me show you. Got the right part. It's a unioned 3-inch ball valve. This thing is gonna be awesome. What we're actually gonna do, I was thinking about this a little bit more. My thought is to put this guy inside the box like that. But I got to thinking about it a little bit more, and I don't think that's gonna be a good idea because this is primarily going to be used in order to release that pump, if that pump ever has to be worked on, or it's going to be, the ball valve is going to be turned on, it's going to be turned, the water flow is going to be turned off, and he's going to be able to empty out everything that's up there. All that water's got to come out every fall when you shut it down for the winter time. I don't want to put this thing right here because then if you take that union off right there, all the water is going to end up here in this box, and we don't want that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to set it up somewhere in here like that, in line, outside of our box, and then connect from there to there, from there to there. And we got the screw on, the screw in the male screw in side in order to do that. So that way, from outside of the box, you'll be able to disconnect this, be able to take off the threaded and pull this pump out, so that way if he's ever got to send this out to get worked on, it can get worked on. As you can see, there's a 4-inch union right there, so he can disconnect that, and then this whole thing can come out, which is actually what I recommend doing every fall. So this thing can go in his pool house over there, so that way this isn't just stuck in the elements in the wintertime, and then you get all those cracks like they did right over there, like you guys saw that we did a couple days ago. So we're gonna connect that pipe to there, and then from there to there. Not really hard work that's going on here, guys, but you know, as you guys can see from this whole mess right there, somebody did not know what in the heck they were doing. They tried putting in a clean out, they tried putting in an inline check valve that doesn't even look like it even worked. The whole thing's cracked. Just not a good situation, whoever put that together. So not a lot of hard work, but unless you know what you're doing, obviously you're gonna end up with stuff like that. Things breaking, things freezing, all that kind of stuff. Plus, if you don't do the maintenance on it like you're supposed to, then you know, you can expect things to fail. So one of the issues I just had, as you guys saw on the hyperlapse or the time warp, number one, I can't really fit in this box. But as you guys can see, this pump is not bolted down. You guys can see there are no screws or bolts in there holding this thing down. While I'm trying to wrench on it to get this in there the best that I can. I got it in as far as I could. It's really kind of hard to do that while the pump's moving because we don't want to run the risk of breaking any of this while this is flexing. All of this is not flexible. So I want to make sure that if I tighten this on and getting that ready, we're not going to accidentally break this. So make sure your pumps, your external pumps, are bolted to the ground, guys. Windy, windy, windy. I got it done. I got it fixed. And actually I tested the lights, all the lights work, but let me flip you guys around and show you. As you guys can see, what was there compared to what we put in, just keep it simple. I mean, obviously think about what you're doing. This is definitely the reason why you guys should call somebody who does ponds, waterfalls, water features, not just a landscaper or, you know, some pump company who says that they do this. I mean, I don't know what they did. They just said that they had problems with it. Another company came out. They didn't tell me who it was, so I have no idea who the company is. They had another company come out, and they're the ones that plumbed in all that hard pipe and inline check valve and clean out and all that kind of stuff. They said it never worked from the start, and they paid a pretty penny for somebody to come out and just do that. So keep it simple. Make sure you can drain it. Make sure you can disconnect it for the winter time. Make sure you can get all the water out of the hose, because if there's no water in the hose, then there's no water that's going to freeze and break your pipe. With that being said, if you know you're going to shut it down, like they have the inline check valve, if you know it's going to shut, if you know you're going to shut it down, because they like to shut it down every once in a while because they go on vacation and stuff like that, then you shut it off and you turn that ball valve and all the water stays in the pipe and up at the top. It all works. And also from that, you can disconnect it, drain it, pull the pump out now and be able to take it out, be able to work on it and all that kind of stuff. So just think about it, guys. I mean, bless their heart. They just bought the house. Like I said, they've never had anything like this. And like I said before, they love that thing. They love it. Absolutely love it. I love the American flag that's sitting up there at the top that's waving. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Look at that beautiful America flag in the background. You know, they love it. They love that. They love that, guys. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and tell them that they have to rebuild it when they don't. Would I love to rebuild it? Yeah. Do I think that should have been the height of the waterfall? But, you know, all that dirt, that dirt berm that's right here, I think that should have been the height of the waterfall, because that's about 6 feet to water line. And, you know, give me 6 feet, guys, as a master pond builder, give me 6 feet of elevation change. I will get you something that not only you can see, but your neighbors across the street, next door, on both sides, and satellite's gonna be able to see. You don't need to have 20 feet worth of elevation and have a straight toboggan run like they have, guys. I mean, once again, this was built in the late 90s, early 2000s. Pond technology has come a long way since then. Building techniques and building methods have come a long way since then. I mean, obviously, I'm here. You guys got me now. 25 years ago, this was pretty much it, guys. This was kind of the standard. So just to kind of show you guys what the difference is between, you know, what was built 25 years ago and what's being built today, and the methods that are being used and the designs that are being used and the technology as far as filtration, pumps, you know, power efficiency and stuff like that, that has all changed and gotten so much better in the past 25 years. Hopefully at some point they'll call us back and they will have us rebuild that, because I would absolutely love to rebuild that. Thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Make sure, if you like this video, you want to see more how-tos, DIYs, and how to fix stuff, if you got an old pond, please subscribe, hit the notification button, and I will see you guys later. Happy ponding. See ya.